Hey guys, happy Monday. Beck here from BeckZadek.com. I am going to jump in today with a really exciting topic to talk about, something that really actually excites me, something I know can also be controversial because as network marketers and people in direct sales, all of us think we are with the best company out there, right? But what I want to do today is I want to talk as a business person, right? Like business person to business person with you guys today. About certain things to look at to make sure that you are actually with the right company so that you know that you are having the success that you deserve to have. Now, you might watch this entire video and you might come to the end of it and you might say, yes, this is awesome. This is the exact company I'm supposed to be with, right? I'm with the right company. You might watch this video and you might have to start to think and take a hard look at maybe where you're at, and that's cool. So what I want to do is I want to break down 5 different factors that you should look at to make sure that you are aligned with the right company and you're in the right place, okay? So just to put it out there, right? Like most people get into direct sales and network marketing because a friend introduced them to some kind of a product that they decided they really liked and they could share with other people, right? So drop me a 1 in the comments below if maybe that was you, or if you can relate to that in some way. That is certainly how I got involved in this industry. Was I was introduced to a product, I liked the product, I decided to start using the product, and then I said, hey, I could share this product. And it kind of took off from there, and I was able to build a really successful business with that company in that way. However, once I started to really look at this industry and learn a little bit more about it and really desire a next level of success, I started to really look at factors that make companies in our industry really successful and therefore make people in our industry really successful, right? And I'm talking about millionaires, right? I'm not talking about people that want to make $500 a month, and there's no shame in that game, right? If that's you, that's cool. But drop me a 2 in the comments below if you think that you are meant for so much more than that, right? If you are looking for something bigger and better than that, and you think, you know, the idea of being a millionaire, right? Or making millions a year is something that excites you, or $100,000 a month, right? Like crazy numbers that can sometimes feel unfeasible for people. So let's jump into those 5 different factors right now. So number 1 is direction and focus, okay? So the company that you are with needs to have a really clear direction and focus. There are so many companies out there that are doing so many different things, right? They're trying to be everything to everyone. They're doing, you know, essential oils, they're doing protein powders, they're doing skincare, they're doing it all, right? That right there lacks direction and focus. That can be a really hard train to jump on and have major success with. So the first thing you want to look for is a company that has direction and focus, okay? Number 2 is innovation. Now, this is really important because there's a lot of copycat companies in this industry, right? There's a lot of people that are selling the same exact things with just like a little bit of a switch or a spin on it. Drop me a 3 in the comments below if you know what I mean by that, right? If you know what I mean by copycat companies, people that are copying products and copying ideas and things like that. Innovation is not following trends, but it's creating them, right? So what you really want to look for if you want to have this kind of big success is a company that is a category creator, right? That is creating new categories, that is innovating constantly. Not a company that is following trends that might say, hey, look, that company is doing really well with essential oils. Let's start an essential oil company. Or, hey, look, that company is doing great with skincare. Let's start a skincare company, right? Like how is your company creating a new category? How are they innovating, right? And how are they creating new trends in the industry? Do you guys see how that might be a company that you want to attach your name to is a category creator, right? Do you see how that is somewhere that you could end up making really big money and having lots of success with? Drop me a 3 in the comments below if you're with me so far. Okay, then number 3 is a company that can move quickly. Right? So in any industry that your company is in, there's always going to be copycats. There's always going to be people that are jumping on the same trends. So you need to be with a company that can move quickly, right? That's nimble, that can stay ahead of the trends and can deal with the fact that there's going to be competition coming into the mix. So in other words, not taking, you know, several years to create a product or several years to update a compensation plan, but to make sure that they are constantly staying ahead of the curve, right? That they can move quickly. Number 4 is a clear mission, right? So people follow missions, they follow culture. Do you guys agree with that? Drop me a 4 in the comments below if you agree with that. Mission and culture is so much more important than money. So you want to make sure that you are attaching yourself to a company that has a very, very clear mission, something that has a clear culture that people are going to feel aligned with, right? Okay, number 5, and this is a controversial one. It is called timing, right? So a lot of people might actually argue that you want to be with a company once it's more established. And some of the more mature companies are absolutely going to argue that statement, right? Because they're going to say, hey, this is established. Direct selling companies go in and out all the time. You want to attach yourself with something that's established. But I want to tell you this. If you really want to make an impact in this world and you really want to go far with your direct selling company, timing is critical, okay? If you attach yourself with a company before it reaches critical mass, right? That is where you pick up tons of momentum. And that is where you find something that is going to take you to that next level. Most people attach themselves to a company after it's reached critical mass. And the reason for that is because it's trendy, right? It's all over Facebook. It's all over Instagram. People know about it. So they think, hey, this is a great company. I've heard about it. It's in magazines. I have 10 friends that do it. But the reality is that the people that get in that point, guess what they are? They're trend followers, right? So if you can attach with yourself with a company before it hits critical mass, right? Really be a pioneer in that company and in whatever space it is that you're in. That is where you are going to hit big, big things and hit next level stuff, right? The reason, so you might be wondering right now, hey, you didn't include great products, right? Were you thinking that? Drop me a 5 in the comments below. The reason I didn't include great products is because I'm going to tell you guys something. The reality is that most direct selling companies, network marketing companies, have fantastic products. Do you guys get that? Most of them have great products. It is an industry with amazing products. You can use the products from any company out there. I use them from several. The question is it a company that you want to build a business with? You have to think like a business person here and not just like a product consumer. Don't just stick around because you love a product or because of loyalty. Right? That's one reason why many people stick around. And honestly, I stuck around somewhere that I was at for way too long for those reasons. And the reality is that you have to put yourself first, right? You have to be loyal to yourself first. And if you are in a place where you don't see a lot of growth happening, if you're personally not seeing a lot of growth happening, if most of the leaders at the top have been there since before critical mass, that is a sign for you that it might possibly be the last place, the wrong place for you. So what I want to throw out there is I am personally with a company that is doing all 5 of those things. And I had to make a difficult decision and make a switch just a few short months ago because of the fact that the company I was with was not following those 5 things that I just threw out to you. So if you are interested in being involved with a company that is ahead of the curve, is not following trends, and is constantly innovating, and actually just released the very first guaranteed income program, right? What that means is that you are guaranteed a certain amount of income at certain levels. You don't have to guess what you're gonna make. It is a minimum guarantee. Then I want you to drop me a yes, I'm in below, and I will personally reach out to you and we can discuss whether this is the right thing for you. The second thing I want to say is that if you are happy with where you're at, that is freaking fantastic. I am happy for you. That is amazing. I think it is really important though that we start to talk about these things in this industry because it is important that you know that you are in the right place and with the right company. All right. So again, drop me an I'm in the comments below if that is something that's interesting to you. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. I will talk to you soon. Bye.